And we are live. Thank you all for joining us for another episode of Kine Country. Turf War, our Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition game set in London 1 or 2 years after the events of the fall of London, in which the mortal authorities came and destroyed all forms of vampire rule. So now it's just a bunch of kindred gangs vying for control of different slices of the pie. Our story focuses on Soho, where our coterie, the quote-unquote Soho Coterie, is now trying to consolidate power in the domain in dealing with different factions that have sprouted up in the past few months. In our previous episodes, they have fought hunters and gotten the affiliation of the Londinium Codex, a Nosferatu information broker faction, now allied with them, being their eyes and ears in Soho exclusively, without doing the usual Nosferatu thing of, if you can pay, we'll give you the info. Now they're in the way of dealing with the Sword of Soho, a Banu Hakim-led faction that acts as a bit more as judge, jury, and executioner in the borough. Not only that, but they have bought the 2 buildings to the left and right of their club, which used to be owned by a magician, literally a mage. In these places, they found some seals that essentially turn everybody in there human. Devoid of any abilities, devoid of any powers, and acting as something of a sanctuary. They have removed one of the keystones for these powers from the premises and are keeping it somewhere. I think the idea was that it could be kept in the club maybe, or somewhere else. Or Ophelia was taking it home because it was a shiny stone that got stolen and then recovered.
Yeah, there was more to them.
There was more to that. There was the fact that Ophelia jumped off a building to catch the guy, crashed, crunched, and then got up and managed to convince a certain group of people that it was all a stunt. Though, as they would later... Well, they didn't find out this. I shared this with the audience, that someone was paying attention. And perhaps soon the coterie will get an inspection. We begin our game the next evening. The Banu Hakim representative, William Barstow, is coming to meet you in the club. It's probably a busy night, and one where you'll have to convince a Banu Hakim that you are on the up and up. But before we get into anything else, we'll need rouse checks to see how you wake up this evening. I'll go over each of you, and you can tell me how things went. Because I like the look on your face, Violetta. Oh, beautiful. Hunger 4. Me a moment to just find the thing. Perfect.
This has gone great.
Indeed.
Yeah. Nate's face is so bad.
Violetta, you wake up and the beast is close to the surface. You feel it gnawing in your insides. You feel the hot breath in your ear. There's a desperation to claw out, to feed, desperately feed. Doesn't matter if it tears through something. Blood is needed. Blood is required. Hurry, hurry, hurry. The voice, usually calm, usually composed, usually perhaps disdainful, as the bass usually takes the voice of your sire. That seems to be fading away as the more urgent, bestial tones come in this voice. It's unnerving to say the least. As you feel this hunger very strongly, what is Violetta going to do? And I will ask, are you home or did you stay in the club overnight? You're muted.
There we go. Would have gone home. Would have gone home for the day, and yeah, I guess in all the busyness, definitely forgot to go and eat something at home, and the first thing that I'll do is find probably the simplest outfit I can in my wardrobe, which I have one or two. And by simple, I mean something that someone would look at and think like, yeah, those are clothes. It's just normal clothes. There's nothing designer about it, nothing designed for business. Just looks like your every average, everyday person. Um, and she is immediately going to make her way to one of her usual feeding spots, which is she likes to frequent areas by the docks where they have sort of very working class kind of pubs for dock workers, where no one knows who she is. And she has a very specific eye out tonight. But if she is going to make it there or not before she eats someone, I'm not sure. That's what's in her mind right now. Acting almost on autopilot as much as I can.
What is Violetta's, as a Ventru, you have a very particular taste. What is Violetta's unique preferred vintage?
Someone who works hard for their money, someone who might work with their hands or something labor intensive, taller, brown hair, kind of handsome in a scruffy sort of way, just like, and there's very specific reasons that this is in her wheelhouse. It's something that she lost access to as a kindred, which she now seeks to reclaim, at least through her feeding habits.
Well, then please make me your hunt roll.
All right, for me, it's manipulation and persuasion. Let's see. I'm gonna burn a willpower just to see if I can get some more out of this. What is this? Oh, 4 successes.
You easily find someone that fits the bill quite perfectly. Ruggedly handsome, calloused hands, good build, the right hair. Perfect.
I
You have
think
successfully drawn their attention. Now the question is, where do you go? A bathroom, or take them the bathroom?
I think with the level of hunger Villa is at, probably.
Good. Then please, I need you to make a roll for me. Your unspent willpower, which would be your max -1, since you just spent one, plus 1/3 of your humanity rounded up.
Okay. Where are these boxes? Okay.
How much is your humanity?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
It would
No?
be 2.
7. Wait, sorry, 7. 7. Yeah,
It'd still be 2.
2. 2. So that's six dice. 6 dice. These are just regular, right? There's no blood die with this.
No. This is just all black dice and no re-rolling possible.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Eight successes with a crit.
You feel the beast at your throat as you sink your fangs into this victim. And you feel the desire to just tear into them. But you manage to push it back and away for another time when it's productive. Now it's not really the right time or the right place. So you push it aside. And you feed normally. You are
What is the
still, though,
max
at
one I
hunger
can take?
4. How much do you take?
How much can I take before they're just completely fucked, basically?
Let me check that real quick.
Like, I don't know if like 2 is, if 3 is pushing it.
I think 3 is you need to leave them a snack and they'll be unconscious.
If you take 3, they're close to being fucked.
Yeah, she's probably will take. Oh gosh, because their roll was really good. I'm
Maximum non-harmful drink from a human is 2.
Because that roll was really good. I think the dice are saying she probably just takes 2.
If you can go up to 4, but that will deal damage to the human.
Yeah, we'll take 2. We'll take 2.
You can take 3. It will not kill you. 5 kills them straight up. 4 up to 4, they have to make a roll to see if they can survive it.
I'll take 2. The urge is definitely there to take 3, to take more, but it's not so much because of the hunger right now. It's more to do with what was going through my mind last night when we were in that sanctuary. This thing that she'd lost, that she thought she couldn't have, and now she hunts actively. At least there's somewhere in the city that she could potentially have that. But what does that mean? You
But
can't
indeed.
live in one building your entire life.
Depending on who you ask.
Sure.
Ophelia. What is the result of your rouse check?
I increased my hunger to hunger 3.
Hunger 3. Much, perhaps not as urgently as Violetta, but you still feel the beast coming to you. We need, sweetie, honey, muffin, pumpkin. We need someone.
Mm-hmm.
We need to really have a meal
Mm-hmm.
right now. You can do whatever you want. I don't care if you take it all or not. You should. There's going to be danger tonight. You should, but just get something.
I will go to find somebody because I'm worried that I might break my neighbor.
And make me your hunt roll, please.
Okay, so seven. Wait, no, it's not rouse. I want to do. I want to do that. Let's go. 4 successes.
4 successes. You easily find someone and manage to draw them away for a moment of intensity. Let's leave it there. How much do you take from this human? Your hunger 3.
2.
Well, Michael, or is it Gabriel tonight?
Oh, one other thing,
Yes.
Kevin. So can I, whilst I'm doing that, can I use my lingering kiss on them?
Does that require a rouse check?
No, it's free.
Okay, then use it. It's
Cool.
a mortal individual. They cannot resist.
So they mortal fed upon this with this power can make a willpower test every week to resist the effects.
We'll see about it in a week.
Okay.
Very good. Is it Michael or Gabriel tonight?
Yeah, I think it's Michael. I think it's Michael.
Is it perhaps because Michael discovered that he has more steady footing?
Yeah. He had a moment. And Gabriel's leaving him to it, to bask in it for a bit, I guess.
What was the result of your rouse check?
I got hungrier. One hunger 2.
I think
I
it's
also
time you and
probably-
I had a chat. You hear in your mind. I think tonight is going to be very, very interesting. So, might as well top off and be at your full strength. Unless things take a turn.
Michael doesn't doesn't talk to the beast very much. It's normally Gabriel's bag. So his immediate reaction is, huh. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Definitely need to feed. Also need to do something about this. I thought I need to heal. I don't think I'm the only one here who needs to heal. I do.
You hear the beast just grab one of the sleeping old people, someone already close to death's door, and heal as you drain them.
I'm not going to respond to the voice, but Michael's first port of call is to try to heal a little bit, and then he is going to feed.
Make a rouse check to heal 1 point of superficial.
Definitely need to feed.
Hunger 3. Want to try again for another?
I thought it was only 1 point a day.
It's only aggravated. Superficial, as many as you want or want to risk.
How am I feeling about this?
Your choice.
What a semi. I have a question mechanically because I don't know how that works with being at, say, 4 hunger. If you have heard, you don't have to roll. So theoretically, you just.
Oh, no. The
spend the
moment
dots.
you feed, you will roll. Because you're in the presence of blood at hunger 4.
That's if you hit hunger 4. Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna feed first. Now feed first. I've got 2 dots of herd now, so I'm gonna spend them. They're gone for the session.
Okay, well, that will
Go
remove.
back to hunger 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna try to heal again. And we'll see if I also need to go hunting tonight. Apparently that's what I'm doing. Let's find out. Where did you go? Rouse. Let's do one more. Rouse. Please rouse. Hello? Is it showing for anyone else?
Sometimes it takes a bit.
There it is. Oh, yeah. Feeding first was the right choice. Still at hunger 1. Healed 2 points of damage, so 3.
Did this rouse result in more hunger?
No. Oh, do I push the luck? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do one more.
You could keep going until you're healed.
I could. Let's just see how much the dice like me. We're gonna stop there, and sit here at hunger 2. No, then we're gonna go hunting. That's what we're gonna do.
Make a roll for
I'm gonna do all the rolls right now to get it out of the way. That's just the easiest thing in the world to do, right? Let's just see how badly this goes. My 3. It's dexterity and stealth, isn't it, Sandman? 7. Well, 7. Hunger 2. Ooh, that's not very much. Willpower. How do I do that? Like
You roll failures, I think.
4 for success.
Perfectly. Do you go to your place of work?
Well, I think my hunting ground is probably different now since running away and having to come back to London. It's probably the club, so he's probably gone to the club to hunt. Whether that is someone on the way, because drunk people exist in London at all hours of the night, passed out in alleyways and stuff, or someone at the club already.
Your previous hunting ground had the good fortune of people being usually sleeping at this point in the night. You are just waiting.
I was just struggling to figure out how I would maintain that job and this job.
The club at this point in the night is very much active. So I'm going to raise the difficulty for this roll, which normally would be a 2, to find a drunken idiot that you can grab. I would say with a 5, with a 4, I'm going to give you a partial success.
Okay.
You find people drowsy but not fully asleep in the club. If you want them, you'll either have to wait or make them asleep.
Does one make them sleep? It's not a power, is it? I could mesmerize someone, but that would be arouse, and that kind of defeats the purpose of feeding.
If you rouse them, then feed on them.
Have cloud memory, I guess. I could. Oh, still not going to work in this situation. I have to do the thing before I go. You figure I was here. I will wait.
If you put them to sleep, the cloud memory is not even an issue.
I don't know how to put them to sleep.
Well,
I'm not very strong. I can't sleep or hold anybody.
That would be very, very visible, though.
I could yeah, I don't know how you put someone to sleep without some kind of power.
Mesmerize is an option.
Yeah, but then I could get hungry.
Your eyes are getting heavy.
No, but no, the dice hate me. They would make me hungry and it would defeat the point of feeding. I will wait for so it was a success, but I have to wait, right? I will wait.
Wait late until much later. Very well. Clove. Does Clove get hungrier?
Yeah, she hungry. It was a busy night last night. We all got hungry.
Perhaps it's the moment of separation from everything kindred from last night, but your beast comes with a vengeance. You feel the spider in your mind skittering, running about. You're seeing flashes of fangs, of webbed bodies, sinking them, drinking them in, draining. Blood just coursing through you, feeding the web, feeding your friends, empowering you. What will Clove do?
Gotta go to the theater and get a snack. Just get a snack. If I could find out the person who put those gems there, I mean, I might drain them, or I would have drained the hunters. But anytime I want to drain them, they're gone already. So I'm just gonna have a snack. I'm fine. I'm not angry at all. Nobody talk to Clove.
Roll your hunting, please.
I think I have it all set up already. So theoretically, this should be it, right? You put the hunger in with that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Then I should be all set.
This
here.
point
Oh,
is
see, cool.
3 dice.
Yeah. I think 2 success.
2 success. It is your hunting ground, and you are a master in putting on the most boring avant-garde French movies that you can think of to just make people just drop.
This one is in Esperanto.
Dear Lord. the horror.
It exists. It exists because
The
Hugh Shatner's
universal
in it.
language.
Yeah. So there's subtitles, but she makes sure they're a little blurry. So you have to really focus.
And if that, I am surprised that is not lowering your humanity.
Nah, that's fine.
You
They
monster.
love, here's the thing. Students love going to that and they say, I had to work really hard, but like it's existential. They love it.
Very well. You find one individual that you can perfectly feed on. How much will Clove take?
Okay, just a snack. Just a snack, like going to the snack bar. Two. And she says that in her side. Just take two. I think she always gives a little poke.
Doesn't respond, just shifts in place, the popcorn spilling from their hand.
Well, I'll take care of that later. It's fine. I have a little sweet. Okay. And I think she just kind of goes, ow.
You sink your spider-like fangs
Yeah.
into them and drain the vitae. Well, not the vitae. Oh, yes, it is vitae, just not vampiric. And
Butter.
are restored. The
Buttery.
spider is not satisfied,
Ah.
but much like you, it is angry. It is upset.
We'll be
But you
grumpy
have-
together.
But you have all fed now. So I'm guessing you all make your way to the club.
Wait, I gotta sweep up this popcorn first. 1 second. She's there. Clove gets there a little later. Yeah, she's gotta. Okay.
You tidy up and you all meet at the club and you're in the office. Bobby just pops in and says, hey, Bill's ready to come in at any time. You just give me the word and I'll give him the word. We cool.
Who's gonna talk? Who's gonna talk?
My
Not me, because
question
I'm
is, what-
probably going to say something bad, so I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
I guess my first question here is, what exactly are we after?
We need allies.
An alliance would be the
The best thing?
optimal solution.
Yes.
Optimal, but not required. A truce, perhaps. We leave them alone, they leave us alone, would be the minimum that we want. But ideally, yeah, we'd like to make friends.
Friends.
Do we have any idea of their forces? What are we dealing with in terms of numbers?
Always says, I have no idea. Bill's been kind of quiet on the whole thing. Then again, he knows, I'm with you also. Even if we're friends, he's not going to give me everything.
Yeah.
Mm.
But, just as if I can, you're all in charge, but if I can chime in with one thing.
Of course.
Usually it's better to have the Banu on your side, just as a, just in general.
Yeah, hence optimal. We make
Also-
friends.
Also, if the what was the name? The Nightsiders, they got muscle. If you all want to, take care of them and, pull them into the ranks or just, take them over or whatever, having a few really hardcore assassin vampires might not be all too bad. That's saying that's my two cents.
Friends.
I agree. I'm all for making friends with the Banu. I am in favor of making friends with William. Michael's still just keeping an eye on people. But yeah, you said he's just a chill guy in general, so let's just talk. Let's just not hide shit, but let's put our best foot forward, guys.
Question with regards to this fellow. Was he around and known of when my sire was still around and alive? Well, quote unquote, alive.
That's something that you likely would need to ask him.
Because I'm trying to get a feel if Violetta might know of him as a vampire at all.
The name
had exposure to-
definitely isn't familiar.
Okay.
I have a question. As somebody who is not going to be speaking throughout this thing, is it a polite custom to offer a drink?
Depends on their feeding habits. I mean, it might be a bit weird to just.
Would they like a cup of spiders?
I don't think they'll want like a couple of spiders.
Okay. Okay, I'll step back a little. They'd wave.
We do have
Okay, no, you're
bags.
right. Okay, I'm just gonna go back into the corner here.
I think hospitality is definitely a hallmark of one's station. So offering somebody a drink is entirely within our capabilities. Why not?
We do have emergency blood bags, but it's not really the same as from source.
No, that's what I'm wondering.
I have an entire building full of interns.
Are they? What? I don't want to know how you're going to harvest. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna ask how you harvest those things without killing the masquerade.
I have quite a reputation in my field. They will honestly do
Apparently.
just about anything to be tutored or mentored by me. I don't take too much advantage of it, but on occasions like this, if we do need somebody, I'll probably provide them with in-house training.
Being an intern is hard. I'm glad I own my own business.
Okay. I'm gonna say it's kind of psychotic, but also weirdly
Good idea.
kind of hot.
That was not what I thought you were going to say, but okay. That is obviously. What would Max
Pointing
say?
out. I think she'd agree, if I'm honest.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what interns are for, is what Max would say.
Well, if you think about it, if we were alive, we'd have them get us coffee or something like that. But now they are the coffee. A little shot of espresso in the evening.
Hey, it's probably the best job that anyone's asked them to do, considering.
Unlike many companies, I actually do pay them, so it's not quite a bad situation where I am.
So we'll offer him an intern-chino.
Exactly.
Huh. Okay.
Okay,
That
we may
seems
need-
acceptable.
You may need to go do that before we invite him over then. If we're gonna offer him a drink at the door, he's can you valet an intern over?
A Starbucks run.
It's part of the
Order in.
the
Uber
Osiris thing that these people sort of worship me. That's my
You don't even need to make a roll. It's just pick up your phone and you can bring in anyone here. There's likely
Yeah, I
a
can
few
make- I can
interns
make a
already
roll.
here trying to find a way of sucking up to you.
Yeah, they heard that you are here, and they're all just like, she's here somewhere.
Exactly. I actually this might be a very good time to use my my brand new force of Special Force Delta 5. I'll give the head of my security. His name is Errol Madison, but I call him Maddie. I will text Maddie to ask him to see if one of my interns are in the club tonight.
Yes, ma'am, we've clocked about 3 of them. They're really eager.
Fantastic. Keep an eye on one of the nearest ones, and if we need to fetch them, I'll text you.
Very well. For the record, just so we know moving forward, how much of Violetta's nature is Maddie aware of?
Not really aware of much as far as it goes. Anything that ends up being more than what they should know, I erase.
So Maddie is simply an employee, not a ghoul.
Not a ghoul, no. Very, very skilled, but not a retainer, an ally.
You get that information. Bobby's still very much like waiting for you all to give him the go ahead.
Thumbs up.
We should probably meet up here.
Sounds like a good idea.
Okay,
I'll make the call.
let's do this. Nobody dies today, guys.
The whiteboard with how many of us have died today. It's at 0.
Day since last incident.
Remember this.
Yes.
Did Gabriel put that up there? Fuck that shit, and I erase it.
Yeah.
No.
After a little while, there's another knock on your door. There's a knock.
We'll open it
I'll get it. Don't worry about it. Okay. And she kind of like and just kind of opens it, but I feel like she stays behind the door, kind of unconsciously.
What you see is a figure standing there, wearing jeans, a simple T-shirt. On top of it is a like an open hoodie, like zip up or like partially zipped up. On top of that is kind of like a jean jacket, and the hoodie is up, and they seem to have almost like one of those like little cases for like posters or like architecture plans and such, slung over the shoulder, and they're just meet your gaze. Fairly nondescript, but doesn't have a bad expression. Very calm.
Please, come in, join us.
Does Clove fully open the door? Just take.
Yeah. I think she just kind of like moves back into the corner that she was gonna kind of like hang out in the kind of far corner, not obfuscated or anything, but just naturally letting, if there's some shadow, just kind of like kind of going back into it.
The figure steps into the room, immediately does like a quick look around, and sits in one of the open available chairs to face you. Good evening.
welcome.
Bobby said you wish to talk.
Yeah, via letter.
Indeed. It's a pleasure to have you here, Mr. Barstow. And please, would you care for anything to drink?
No, not at all. Thank you for the offer, but I've already fed for the evening.
Fantastic. We did want to meet with you as we are trying to make sure that we have friendly relations with all our neighbors in the area.
I have no quarrel with you. I have noticed that you have annexed, so to speak, Marlowe's group. Is your intent to do the same with the rest of Soho and, to put it bluntly, claim the borough as your domain?
I believe we have a good footing towards that direction.
I have no issues with that. I am prepared to be, as you say, on friendly terms. But I must be very direct with this. Myself and my followers will or could provide aid to you. But we also reserve the right to punish anyone we see breaking the rules. And by rules, I mean the masquerade and any bound of, let's just say, decency. By decency, I mean truly heinous and immoral. The kind of thing our kind usually ends up getting up to in one way or another.
Even though the structure of the city has changed, I do believe that having an enforcer of sorts is something that is absolutely crucial for our kind.
I agree. With that in mind, I do want to be very specific that this would apply to you as well. If you, even as the leaders of this domain, if you step out of line, we will bring judgment. Is that something you can live with?
I would say that likely makes a lot of sense. However, we would need to discuss one looming problem, which has been, shall we say, haunting our fair part of London for some time now.
A hostel, I take it, you mean?
The hostel, yes.
Yes. I have sent some of my folk there to investigate. I've yet to hear back from them. Something is cooking in there, but I cannot tell what.
They took some of my spiders too.
You kind of poke out for the first time in the entire conversation. He doesn't react in any way. It kind of tells you that you're surprised him. He turns to you and says, I think everything that goes in there is claimed in one way or another. But I don't know enough of what's going on inside.
I've seen one person walk out of there.
Indeed. That would be interesting to know what their experience was.
I haven't seen them since. Although he did go in with an army of shadows. I saw him from a distance. He left with one arm over his shoulder.
Ah.
Whether he fled London entirely, I don't know. I haven't gone looking for him, but it does pose the question that some things can get out, but it obviously takes more of a concerted effort than I think most of us possess singularly currently.
I have a question for you all. Let's take this as a test, in a way. There are groups in Soho at the moment who seem to think it is perfectly fine to mingle openly with a Kine. What would be your judgment of that group and those individuals? What would your actions be if you had to give one command on how they are to be dealt with?
Could I get further clarification, please?
The Nightsiders. They have humans among their rank and openly flaunt their nature to them.
I think if recent events, recent being within the last 2 to 5 years, have taught us anything, the only way to ensure our safety in these affairs would be final death.
Okay, I'm gonna talk. I said I wasn't going to talk. I'm just going to talk. Okay, because I don't really get to hang out with people because I can't hang out with people, so I can't talk from there. But so Mr. Barstow, what if and this is what if I don't know the Nightsiders, but is it always never humans kind, or is sometimes you need to have all the help you can get against, say, scary buildings that take everything?
Let's make a charisma and presence roll for me.
I can't. Can you
Sorry.
hear me? Because I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Make a charisma and persuasion roll for me, please. You're pointing out something very particular about
think-
this.
Can't hear me.
I believe Megan can't hear us.
Yeah.
I
hear
can't
me?
hear anything right now. I'm gonna switch headphones.
I don't think
Okay.
we can hear. Quick switcheroo. It's because she didn't put her ears in.
Is there a Lasombra in the building?
It's
Get out of the
100%.
rooftop.
It's 100% because she didn't put her ears on.
Got my preferences. Okay. Uh-huh.
We can hear you.
Can you
Oh,
hear us?
okay, hello? Ah, there. Okay.
Testing,
Sorry.
testing.
Sorry.
Nosferatu 1-2.
I was like, oh no. Oh no, he took my hearing away. I see.
They
You
took
could
my
have just
ears.
talked.
They took
Make
my ears.
what I'll say. Make a charisma and persuasion roll for me.
Oh my god. That's not gonna okay.
Hey,
Well,
you decided
actually,
to talk.
that's
and
okay.
Decided to
Actually,
point out something interesting.
I did put in some charisma in her to balance out. So charisma and what?
Persuasion.
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 Okay. Okay, sure. Yeah. Okay, we got this. Sure. It's not nothing. It's not nothing is what it is. Okay.
Believe in you.
I mean, you
Thank
can rouse.
you.
You can rouse to increase
could
your
rouse.
charisma.
Oh
Add
crap.
2
Okay,
dice to the
sure.
mix.
Let's rouse. Let's rouse. Okay, let's do it. Okay, thank you for your patience. All right. She's gonna rouse. Okay, she's hungrier.
Oh, was it hunger too?
Yeah.
The
and
skittering sounds in your ears.
Is it 1 or 2 for rouse? Sorry, I always forget.
2.
2. Okay, then that's worth it. Okay, we got this. All right. Okay. And
Yeah,
that's
it's worth it.
is it it's 2 hunger now for the roll?
Not
Okay.
until after the roll.
After the roll, you
after
increase
the
your
roll.
hunger.
Okay, cool. We're good. Okay.
Ooh.
4 successes. Thank
4
you
successes.
to remind me for the rouse.
4 successes.
Yes.
He starts laughing. But it's not a maniacal laugh or even ominous. It's jovial.
Ah, okay.
And says, that's a fair point. There are exceptions, of course. And I am glad to see that at least someone in your group is aware of them.
Oh, who?
You.
Oh, no, I don't like being perceived. Okay, I'm gonna go back into the shadows now. I mean, you'll still be able to see me. I think it's very rude to obfuscate when you have a guest, but I will also just be like, okay, goodbye.
Do you want to hide behind me?
Yes, please.
I love that Clove just stood there and went, oh no, I don't like being perceived.
Yeah.
I just walked
Yeah.
to the corner and just continued to
Yeah.
stare at him.
I just peek out from behind Ophelia.
Yes, there are exceptions. And you're aware of them pleases me. Pleases to hear that. But let's say in this situation, there is no reason for them to have these mortals other than the worst vices and excesses of our kind. Are you ready to be drive the blade?
I need to check what I wrote down for my convictions to depend on how I'm going to answer this question completely.
Does it have
I'll
to
be
be a
honest.
blade?
Blade, stake, fire, sun, whatever you choose.
My quarrel, if they're using humans for nefarious reasons or to showboat, I don't know because we haven't met with the Nightsiders yet. My quarrel would be with whoever decided that that was a good idea, convinced the others. I'm aware that some of the people in the Nightsiders are very young and escaping a particularly bad situation of their own. I don't know if you were here.
I
when
was here,
they're-
but that is irrelevant in the question I'm asking.
I think the reason matters.
The reason matters. We're talking about if they are guilty. Are you ready to enact the punishment? Are you willing? Are you capable?
Yes.
Make your own charisma and persuasion roll.
Remember, you can rouse.
Go away. Stupid
He,
Papa.
you see his gaze is intent on you. You don't even need to roll this to know he's reading you at this very moment.
Oh, that's not very many. I could rouse. Oh, 6. Oh, come on.
Heaven will be happy for this.
Yes.
I just want you to know. I just want you to know you just gave a gift.
What is it?
But
You
I
get a
was
bestial
telling the
failure?
truth.
Oh my gosh.
And I got 0 successes on top of that, just to like hammer home
Use a
that be still failure.
willpower. Reroll. Use a willpower.
Let's willpower and just see what happens, I guess.
It's not terrible if you don't roll, if it wasn't a bestial failure.
I reroll failures. I have 1 success. That makes it better, I guess.
I think you're trying to show that you're earnest, but the lingering doubt that you're, had presented earlier in terms of reasons is present in your voice. There's a slight tremor, and he cocks his head. Let's put that to the test, shall we? Let's put you to the
Me.
test.
Okay.
Oh, you should have seen him cut off the head of the last one. It was very, very inspiring.
I do not know what you're referring to, but he opens, pulls something out from the pocket of his jacket and flings it at you. It's a folded up paper.
Gotcha. I'll open it. What is it?
It's a photo of a person. It's a young man. From the image would be maybe 19, 20. In fact, did you see the profile? It has some basic information on him. He's about 20. At this young age, a fucking rap sheet. To imagine it's all on like handwritten notes. There's all forms of violence, theft, everything, including a recent murder. This person is currently in your club. Kill them. They're clearly guilty. And they will continue to have an impact on this neighborhood. Can you end their lives? Or are you all talk?
I just want to confirm you're speaking to him, not to all of us.
Just Michael.
Just
Okay.
to me. Just
Okay.
to me.
I mean, you're all free to, get in the middle of this. It is a member of your coterie. They're, that's being targeted, so to speak.
Do we see does everyone else see the photo?
He flung it at Michael, so you would need to leave the corner to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What Clove would like to do is just take a look at the photo, and then she's not going to say anything, but if possible, she would love to send some spiders down there to find this guy and just observe.
Let's have you make a roll with your spiders. Since they are acting on your will, let's make it a wits and investigation.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. That's not too bad. Okay. So that's this with the do. Yes. Okay. 2 success.
The successes. You find them.
Okay.
He is close to the stage, and you get flashes of images from them, and the guy seems to be eyeing the dancers. Make a wits and insight.
Oh, okay. Insight. The hell did I put insight? Sorry. Oh, that's even better. Okay, yes, this is good. She watches stuff a lot.
Literally your spidey sense.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Okay, 2 success to that as well.
There, the vibe you're getting is bad.
Okay, that's partly
So
what
this
Clove
is
wanted
he
to.
is mixed in with the crowd, but he's clearly picking a target.
Then I think I feel like Clove the entire time has been kind of like behind Michael a little, just looking at the photo. And then, okay, he's not a good guy, Michael. I think he's gonna do something bad tonight. Well, that's what they say. They say he's gonna do something bad tonight. They're very.
What's his name?
You see only a nickname for him, Stitches.
Okay. Michael looks at his coterie and is like, okay, guys, guess I'm the one that needs to put my best foot forward for the rest of you.
You can. A hand, a little cold hand. You got this, Michael. This is okay.
I've seen you dispose of someone before. You're fine.
He was looking
Is
at
he-
one of the
is he-
dancers.
Well, that just doesn't make it.
Which
That
one?
makes things easier. Is he mortal?
Yes.
Okay.
Clove,
Michael's just going to go downstairs and I would like to try to draw him kind of to the back, away from the stage and people.
How do you want to do that?
I think I'm just going to approach and use mesmerize, which is arouse. So I'll do that.
Rouse?
Hunger unchanged.
What command do you give him?
Follow me.
He's a mortal being. He cannot resist. He follows your will and follows behind you. Where do you take him?
To the manager's back room, not upstairs, just to the back room where I think only Max would know what goes on there, so I expect that they avoid it. No one else is supposed to go in, right? So
Yeah, usually.
should not be people here.
He follows you to the back room. There's no one here.
He's not a good guy, and I have to do this for my coterie. This is something we're working for, so it is in line with one of my convictions. Not so much the other necessarily. I think I would like to be real quick about this. Just in one like swift motion. I just want to
Make a
draw the
dexterity
blade.
and brawl. Sorry, dexterity and melee. I'm gonna make
Melee
a
with
roll
my
first
knives.
for him. Oh hell yeah!
6. Oh, actually, I will lock the door first because we don't need this getting out. Roll. 3, 6. That's not great. 3.
First of all, when you draw the knife, he clocks it. Made a roll for him to notice that. So he rolled his defense and rolled 5. He avoids your swipe, and I need you to make a strength and athletics roll for me.
There is not a lot of point in that. I don't even think I can roll that. It's only 1 dice.
In that case, I mean, you can still roll it. So you will not succeed in this then.
No.
He reaches for it and takes the knife from you. And I apologize, everyone, for the languages. Oh, you just made your last mistake, cunt. It is your action.
I'm going to. He's going to come at me now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of think I want to. Stupid. I kind of think I want to let him and then just chomp.
Okay. So we'll make opposed attack rolls. You're going to do strength and melee. Sorry, strength and brawl versus his strength and melee.
Not gonna happen. Yeah, that's again 1 dice, so that's not going to happen.
Are you letting him hit you on purpose?
Well, I was going to, but I was hoping
I mean,
that he would just be that close.
If you are, I will roll the attack against a difficulty of 1 and deal damage to you. And then you can jump and you will be dealing 1 point of damage. If you want to remain, if you want to drain him, you need to grapple him.
Oh yeah, okay, so that's not going to happen. In which case, then yeah, I'm going to just find another weapon, I guess. Another blade, if I can. Do I have more than one? Hang on, let me check what my inventory is. Oh, I got a I got a gun. Let's not do that. I have a stiletto, so I will draw that instead, I guess.
Okay. I need to make a dexterity and athletics roll to avoid this attack.
Right. Nope, that is not how I roll. 3. This is not going to go well either. 2.
Okay. You take 6 levels of superficial damage, halved to 3. Which I think puts you back on the full track.
Yeah.
So you are now disabled. You roll everything with a -2. And any damage you take from now on will be aggravated.
Would that have caused a shift?
Let's have you make it. Make a composure and resolve. At this point, it will be a difficulty of 4, and with a -2.
And resolve. Three.
In this moment of tension, Michael slips into the background, and Gabriel, you come out, finding yourself in this situation with no idea how you got here and why you now have a fresh stab wound, and this guy is standing over you. Also, you're in a locked room. And you're alone.
Gabriel's like, this is a bad decision. Okay. I would like to.
While this happens, what are the rest of you doing? Bill is just sitting where he was. He's not moving.
If we're able to watch this because of cameras, I'm guessing.
You go look for the cameras, and you find of course, you have access to the cameras. You find the cameras. You see that Gabriel has been relieved. Well, Michael, as far as you know, has been relieved of his weapon. Has just been stabbed,
Hey,
and is now looking very confused. So likely, it's Gabriel.
We're a coterie. A test for one, a test for all, and Clove starts to run down there.
You make it easily to the door. It's locked. I mean, you have potence. Do you wish to break the door down?
Oh, ooh.
Or at least just force the just do the superhero thing of just grabbing the handle, just cracking it open.
Oh God, I think having seen stabbing happen, yeah, she tried to do the little shoulder.
Hey, make a strength and athletics roll.
Okay,
I would
This
like
will-
to.
This roll will not so much be about if you can do it.
Mhm.
It's more about control.
Oh, okay, all right, strength, yes, and then athletic.
I would
You
like
likely will
to,
be using your potence to it. And it's just not make too much of a spectacle.
Oh, then what I'll do is there's a rouse cost for prowess, but that gives me extra so I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna rouse.
I would like to get Maddie to get the hidden extras to start shepherding humans and people out of the club.
As far as you know, this is still contained. Like, no one outside is noticing anything because it is happening in the back room in a locked place that usually no one is there. But if you want Maddie to start getting people out, he will do it unless you have other orders.
I would like him to do that because we might be about to we're about to commit a murder, so we should probably
we are about to commit a murder.
Yeah. Maddie does that, but also goes to Max and informs Max of there's a situation and people need to be let out.
Max is like, fuck are you?
No, at this point he would be aware of Madison is a professional. He would have come in and introduced himself. I know you're the floor manager. I work for Miss Violetta, head of security. Let's work together. Just basics of competence, really. Max just says, give me a couple of minutes. The show's about to end. Basically, it reports to you that Max says the show's about to end. So Max can then, usher people out while they're making some changes for the next show. Free drinks and, stay outside, kind of make it like an outdoor kind of thing for a moment.
Street party.
Smart.
Very much.
I'm just gonna watch the screens and shake my head disappointedly.
Yeah. Clove, what was your role?
Okay, a couple things. So I'm hungrier.
Wonderful.
One success, but what I like to say is I do have Ghost in the Machine, so I think technically you can't see me.
You're still obfuscated?
Well, just so if that it's just basically it no rules required when being viewed live after the event. Okay, yeah, if I understand this correctly.
Yeah, okay, no one can see you. You just see that the door cracks open. With one success, I would say that it's enough for you to, I would say, though, it is not good enough for the people inside not to notice. Not that subtle, but you keep it
fair enough,
subtle enough that the people outside don't just hear the gloom
Yeah, that's our whole, like, the people in the room can know.
Hey.
Okay, perfect. Yes. Okay.
The door is open now, and he turns around, sees no one, and focuses again on Gabriel. Gabriel, what is your action? There's gonna be one more. There's gonna be one more tete-a-tete before anything else can happen.
He's like, the fuck is that? Okay. Well,
You do know you have a stiletto in hand for some reason.
yeah. Well, it's a stiletto
it's not
blade.
a heel.
It's just a really pointy blade.
Yeah.
He's like, "Where's my combat knife?"
It's in the guy's hand.
That's mine, and I want that back. Instead of fighting in this moment, I think I don't know how well this is gonna work. Gabriel sees a door open, so he's expecting there to be somebody come in. So I
Nobody.
think what I'd like to do is, yeah, but he also can be unseen. Can I, this is stupid. Can I attempt a manipulate intimidation? And I'm kind of okay if he's drawing a little bit on the bestial side of things. It's gonna be like, okay, I didn't ask for this fight, but apparently I'm having to end it.
Make a manipulation and let's see. Intimidation. We'll roll the resolve and composure.
Gonna have to leave another note on the whiteboard.
Who rubbed my note off in the first place?
Oh no, Gabriel took all of the pens. We can't write on here now.
4.
Roll 2. He is. How do you intimidate him?
Gabriel is going to flick the knife into the reverse position. Look at the knife and be like, "That was mine, and I'm not sure what's happening, but clearly you've made a mistake." And he's going to just kind of like, he's hungry, by the way. I'm on hunger 3, so he's gonna like, I was going to feed tonight anyway. And he's just gonna let some of that like bubbling under the surface beast show.
You show Fang.
It's not a bestial failure, but he's
You
gonna
show
let some of that
Fang.
out.
Is the question.
I don't think he goes shh, but I think that he lets them out, so when he speaks, they flash.
He's intimidated. Will have a -2 to this roll, but in terms of flight or fight, he's going with fight. And he goes, "Fucking monster!" and just go after you.
I kind of knew that was going to happen either way, so I figure.
I need a dexterity and athletics from you.
Why do I keep doing that? Stop. 4 success critical.
4 success critical. He has 6 success critical. But you avoid for the most of it. You take another 1 point of aggravated damage now.
Aggravated, yeah.
By the way, did you roll the dexterity and athletics with -2 dice?
Oh, no.
So please roll again.
Well, if I just take out the last 2 dice, because there's only 3 dice, then it's a 10. It's 1 success.
Okay, in that case, you take 3 levels of aggravated.
We're just back at where we were before I did any healing.
Yeah,
This
he
is stupid.
He lunges at you in a panic, just seeing the fangs thing, freaking the fuck out, and plunges a knife into your neck.
Can I grapple him? So I'm not strong.
You
I can't
have
really do that.
-2 dice still.
No, so -1 dice? Yeah, so we're not going to do that.
No. You are
I'm
in a
just gonna-
bad
I'm just going to
place.
sit here and I'm just going to die. It's fine. Carry on.
What, Ophelia? You're just seeing Michael or Gabriel just take a knife to the throat.
Eh,
How's his performance skills?
What?
How's his performance skills? Is he going to pretend he's dead?
He is taking a knife to the throat. He is likely going to die for real.
Okay.
Can Clove jump on the back of this guy who does not see her coming at all?
Make a strength and athletics roll against a difficulty of 1.
Oh, perfect. Okay, let's.
If this is a bestial roll, I'll be laughing.
That'd be great. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Her goal is the neck. Like she's aiming to get him. Like that's it. Okay. Oh no, I think I'm at 3. Am I at 3 hunger? Where's my hunger? Oh God, yeah. Okay, sorry. I'm talking my way through this. Don't worry, everybody. Oh, hey, Kevin, you got your wish. Are you happy
It's a
that you
bestial
spoke that
failure?
into the world? Are you happy? Yes. Yes.
Did
Yes,
you?
this
You
might
can
be a
roll. You
positive.
can roll willpower to see if you can avoid it.
Her goal really is to end this guy before he ends Michael or Gabriel, and that was their goal. So let's just go with it.
Thank
Now's
God
the
some
time.
people
Now's
out
the
of the-
time, right?
The beast
Ah.
fully comes out in your desperation, and you fully movie vampire roar and
Yeah.
just
I jump
leap,
skitter.
and
Yeah.
the obfuscate comes off.
Gone. Yeah.
And he just has a moment of looking at you and just move away. So you end up tackling Gabriel to the ground.
Oh, hey.
Gabriel, you take another point of damage and are 4 aggravated now.
Okay, I have 1 left before I'm dead, guys.
Ah!
Okay.
And Clove, you take 1 point of superficial damage as you two tumble over one another.
How far is this just logistically from where we are upstairs?
You need to go down the stairs and about 10 meters after that. So like 30 feet, quote unquote.
I would like to try and make my way there and see if I can pick up a gun on my way down from the security team.
Easily.
I would, if it's okay. Has everyone left now?
The only one remaining is Bill, who is watching the thing on the monitor.
This is going
Cool.
great.
Okay, so there's no reason that I can't soaring leap and cat's grace down without using.
I mean, you literally have to crack open a window and jump down, but sure, yeah, you can do it.
We've replaced it before.
Let's have you make
There
a
are
wits and
people
awareness. Make a
outside.
wits and awareness. I'm gonna make a roll.
That's what
I
I've just
think I-
asked. Is
I
there
got them
anyone
out, right?
around? That's what
I
I've
thought you
literally
meant
just asked.
you meant in the room with you.
No.
No, in the club, they're still ushering people out.
Okay, then I won't do that. That's what I was asking. Is there people around? If there's people around, I'm not going to be stupid. So I will run down. No.
You run down. Clove, you're once again hit by a compulsion. In this case, this motherfucker has to die.
Yeah.
In as violent a way you
Yes.
can make it happen.
Yes.
So, Gabriel, what are you gonna do? Play dead?
I mean, I literally can't take any more damage.
I mean, here's the thing. If you take more damage, you will fall into torpor. If you take then damage again while in torpor, you're dead. But
Yeah,
you technically
well, I
can
thought if
take
you
2
took-
hits more, technically.
I thought if you took full aggravated damage, you were gone.
No, you enter torpor. After that, you're fucked.
Gabriel's really fucking pissed off. He's like, everybody knows that you don't do the fighting. He's Can you voluntarily let the beast out?
Yes, you can ride the wave. And you fully let the beast out.
I think in the back of his head, he's just like, the fuck was I supposed to do in this situation? He's trying to get everybody killed. That's what this is. This is ridiculous. I'm not strong enough for this shit. We are not strong enough for this shit, but you are. And we're very hungry.
You for a moment you go away and you find yourself in a dark place, almost like a dark room, and there's a spotlight on you, and there's a spotlight on someone who looks like you, but there's something off about them. Almost like like a bad CG. There's an uncanny valley thing to them. Something just not quite human. And he just extends a hand and says, "Is it time for me to play?"
I have to protect him. And I grab his hand.
You are in a frenzy. You ignore all penalties of health. So the disabled thing, not a problem. You can, because you're riding the wave, you can choose a direction, which means you're going to point this gun at someone.
Yeah. This dude.
Have you roused this scene for anything?
In this fight scene, no, I roused the charisma.
Okay.
In the
I'm
office.
gonna take control of this right now. You point this out, but I'm gonna have to make a roll with your dice with an extra 2 on strength.
Which makes.
And you are hunger
3.
4 now.
Yeah.
Because the beast has no qualms about just drawing on the blood freely without control if it's gonna get its due. Clove, you are in the middle of your compulsion and like almost like a typical vampire movie where the vampire just goes from horizontal to vertical, almost like a swift move. You see Gabriel do that. Not something you had seen before. And there is something in the look in his eye that is no one's home.
Mm.
Or whoever's home is not people.
Mm-hmm.
Gabriel, I will need you to make a brawl and either brawl and strength or strength and athletics. Your choice.
The same 3 dots.
Even with a +2?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got 0 dots in brawl and athletics and only 1 strength.
You can choose brawl or melee if you want to go. If you want this to more use the blade if you want.
Well, yeah, if I can use the blade, then I get 3 more dice. So it goes from 3 to 6.
Okay.
Which I feel like the beast would do, right?
Not stupid.
Tape the blade to the gun.
4.
Take the blade.
Okay.
Oh. It's okay. What happened?
The beast just lunges towards this guy, jumps on him and brings the knife on the chest. And I'm actually, yeah, that's its action. Just plunges a knife and deals 3 levels of damage on the human, which is bad damage. Fairly deep. Clove, it is your turn now.
I mean, Bo's very focused. So she sees this guy down. She's gonna spider crawl over there, and if she can, plunge her fangs in.
Go for it. Strength and athletics.
Strength and
Or brawl.
Oh,
Whichever you
good
prefer.
this thing. Okay, same. Okay. I'm just gonna do this a straight roll. I'm not gonna worry about anything too fancy or schmancy. Let's just try this. Because if oh crap. Okay, I'm gonna risk browsing for the prowess. Because this is where we're at right now. This is where we're at. Like let's do it. Okay, yeah, this is a bad idea. I love it. Okay, hunger unchanged. Hunger unchanged. She's focused. She's ready. All right, everybody. This is great. Okay, yeah, all right. I'm so excited about attacking this guy. This is probably messed up, right? Okay. Oh God. Well, one success.
One success.
Yeah.
You can again spend willpower to reroll.
Okay, yeah. All right. With this, I just hit reroll failures, right?
Yeah.
On the thingy. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's do it. 3 success.
We'll have to roll with a penalty because he's getting attacked by multiple attackers.
There. Okay.
You clamp down and bite, dealing your net hits, which will be 1 plus another 1, so 2 levels of aggravated damage. And I mean, he is on death's door. What do? Do you drain or do you
quick glance over to Gabriel. What does she see?
Those red eyes.
You see, you just no. In your case, it would be different. You see black eyes, just full darkness in those eyes. And Lindsay says, "I'll have that, thank you."
Clove drinks.
How much are you taking? Everything?
Yeah. No, mine.
Okay, we'll have you take 2. Okay. Now I need you to make a strength and brawl opposed to Gabriel's beast.
Fantastic. This is great. It's great.
Or strength and brawl or strength and athletics. 1 or 2.
Oh, I think it's the same. Okay, yeah, it's the same. All right. Okay, so
your case, 3 dice.
Yeah. All right. Oh, I got it. And I got to put the hunger in there. Okay. All right. This is great. Ugh, 1 success.
What am I rolling? Sorry, just strength.
Strength and athletics or strength and brawl. So I'm guessing 3 dice.
Yep. Yeah.
I think at this point her glasses have fallen off, so it's just spider eyes.
You are ripped away from this guy, and the beast goes to town on the guy. Up to 5 you can take from a human. So they take 3, which is everything that is left. And just for pure technicality, they take the final beat of the heart, but it's not enough. Just in terms of blood amount. You know what? Fuck it. It's killing him. I'm gonna put your hunger 0. But and at that point it just destroys the neck. It's not so much draining as it is biting and tearing and just reveling in the blood like an animal.
Angry spider noises in the background.
Normally so well put together.
Gently close the door.
Selfish.
The beast has the stiletto and flings it up, grabs it by the blade and throws it at you, Clove, and it impacts the ground right next to you and says, "Stay out of my way, you little wretch." And then I will say Michael returns to the fore.
Oh no.
And Michael, as usually, is aware of everything that is going on. I will tell you, though, in this case, because the beast came out and Gabriel let him out, you are drawing a complete blank. You only know that you are fucking hurting.
You just get close, like, okay, are we doing this here? I thought this was a coterie, but I guess like this we're doing it. And she like picks up the knife. We're doing this today?
Well,
You are covered.
well,
You are covered in blood, and this guy on the floor is like the neck is barely holding the head now.
Ah,
Gabriel did something. I don't know what.
Okay. Then I'm just Michael now. So like, it's fine. Like everything's real. Like you have no consequences. Okay. So I was coming down here to help you, right? And then I was like, okay, I'll just eat this guy. But then you were all like, hey, get out of here. And then you threw me off him, and I was only trying to help you and maybe have a little drink, just a little drink. And then you threw a knife at me.
Are you sure? Because I'm not. Look at it. I'm not very strong.
Yeah, all these like spiders kind of up on her, and it's just I think like you see a lot of red eyes, and she finds her sunglasses and she puts them back on. We're watching you.
At this point, Clove, I would say your compulsion fades slowly. The target is dead.
Yeah.
So you fucked them up. So at this point, with the compulsion fulfilled, which in your case was this guy needs to die, slowly begins that wave of dominance needed from that animal in you begins to recede.
This is just personal anger now. Michael, I want you to know that this isn't like anger anymore. This is focused on you.
Normally this goes better. I fucking know. Gabriel makes it look fucking easy.
Hey. I think what she would like to do, let me just double check here. Yeah. She's gonna do like she's gonna like just walk out, and as soon as she's out of Michael's viewpoint, do unseen passage, which is a rouse. Just gonna do that real quick.
If it wasn't her thing so much, she'd fuck with you by just sense the unseen.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still do it.
Well, she mainly is not sure how many people are in the club. Her hunger has increased, but she's kind of going back up to the office.
The last few people have been removed from the club for now.
She still did unseen passes because she wasn't sure. Also, she does not wish to be perceived right now.
Where do you head to?
Well,
Back
I think she's thinking of going to the office. Well, she thought of just taking off, but she's like, no, we have a guest. This is professional. So I think she'll head up to the office.
You find Bill sitting where he was sitting before, just looking at the monitors and perfectly calm expression on his face.
Drops it. So as you can see, we're a coterie that works together.
I can see that. I'm more curious of why you didn't go with that from the beginning.
Okay, I'm getting it from all sides. Okay, all right.
I'm not saying you specifically. I'm saying you as a coterie.
What's it? Oh, has it? No, we were. What? Okay.
Come here.
All right, here, I feel you. Okay. You see, just like she's like relaxed. Okay, I feel you. Hi.
I have seen enough.
Hug.
I will join you in your dealings with the Nightsiders. And I will make my final call on this allegiance when that is complete. He stands as, I have one thing left to do here, and at the risk of sounding a bit rude, it has nothing to do with you. Can you point me to Nikki and Ricky, please? It's been some time since I've seen them.
What's your business with them first?
Simple catch up.
I will take you to them.
And he follows you down to the lower levels. You are all left Violetta, I'm guessing you ask your security team to clean up the mess.
Yes,
So
but
that's what I'm doing.
the moment that William is out of the room, I think she throws a glass against the wall and then composes her hair and walks downstairs to deal with speaking to her security.
Okay. Where is Michael? Still in that room, covered in blood?
Yeah, I'm cleaning up the mess, but he is on like an absolute tirade, talk like to himself, muttering, but he's talking to Gabriel, who can't hear him. He's aware that like Gabriel can't really hear him because he never does, but he's still on an absolute tirade. Like, the fuck, man? Every time you do this, it works out. Seems fine. Nothing bad ever happens. No, I tried to do something, it doesn't work. And what? Just not cool. Just not cool. Where the fuck were you? And I imagine Gabriel somewhere in his head is just like in stereo, just like, who the fuck puts themselves in a locked room, armed man, without any help, with these arms? That's why I stealth. They're just bickering, but they can't hear each other. Well, we're cleaning up the mess, ready to like dispose of however we would normally dispose of bodies, I assume.
And you have two options. You can leave it to Violetta's team, or
They're very good at what they do.
you make a call to Max.
Michael is not going to be in her good books if he calls Max for this. I'm just going to clean the mess so that it is easier for Violetta's team to
you
deal
are
with.
covered in blood, so truly anything you do just spreads the mess.
Yeah, I think after I've spoken to the team, I'm going to like carefully, in high heels, step over some of the puddles of blood with a big towel.
Like mopped everything to the corner. I've been mopping like backwards.
It is
so
a Jackson Pollock
walking
painting.
into the corner.
That floor is now a Jackson Pollock painting. Just a spread of blood everywhere.
Darling, you're just making
It's
this worse.
clean.
Take a towel.
It's clean.
Just clean
Aw.
yourself up.
Okay.
Let them deal with it.
Is it a white towel?
It can be.
Fantastic.
It won't be for long though.
Oh, no.
The fuck happened?
Because your beast went for the tear, and that's just full arterial spray. There wasn't that much. You know, Cloven took half. You took the other half, and part of it also went to the environment. But your team, Maddie, doesn't say anything. He doesn't ask anything. The team does have a weird look, particularly in regards to Michael, and you know the body that clearly is just a few ligaments away from being a severed head, with clear bite marks on the neck, and they're like
cloud a bit of memory as they go.
Whoosh. Great job.
I can
Wonderful.
get cloud memory.
Yeah, just several, both of you pulling off cloud memory. The back. There, great.
the big problem in this situation is they're actively working to clean up, and you're clouding their memory. So they're constantly like, "What the fuck am I doing here? Where is all this blood?"
Yeah.
It's just like clouding their memory of seeing me as I walk away. I was gonna go to
Bye.
the shower room.
Bye.
What is the other one that I have? I've got to look at my
Mesmerize?
This sheet is too large. I don't know where things are. Where the hell? is it?
Meanwhile, Clovis just muttering as Ophelia is holding. Like, I got it first, okay? And I think that was like very rude. And then he like threw me. He threw me. And I think like that's not how a coterie treats each other, okay? I just don't know. I just don't know. Just that. Just a stream of and just like little. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, did you? Okay, yeah, they saw the whole
Okay,
thing.
that's it. I'll use the forgetful mind if I need to. Just like on the one or two people, I need a rouse for it, but just like change the
Please
memory
rouse.
of change the memory of it being like animal stuff and
there
just
was
be
a dog
like,
in here somewhere.
yeah, I'm fine on the rouse check. That's good.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's no bite marks and stuff like that. It's just a regular death.
Yeah.
It's a
Nothing
towel
to
for
see
the
here,
brain.
folks. Nothing to see
Yeah,
here.
Notice you're just a dead body. It's fine.
Yeah, it's just a prop for a
Ophelia,
film.
when you take Bill downstairs, the twins both stand up from what they're doing and just rush up to him, and they both, all the three of them are like in a big group hug, and they kind of just move away, to their own bit just to catch up and talk. I'm guessing you return to hug Ophelia, hug Clove, and they're there.
Yeah, so I'll stay there for a little bit just because of
Protective.
reasons. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, protective, but also like it kind of reminds her, and correct me if I'm wrong, Kevin, kind of reminds her of like the relationship she had when she saw her little sister like in the past. So it's very like I've missed you sort of thing. So she'll kind of reminisce in that, watching them and see them interact,
Make
and then she'll
a wits and awareness roll for me.
Oh, okay. I don't have very much for this, but let's go for it. What is my
Kitty cat.
still one?
A kitty.
Yeah, this is happening.
2 successes.
They start, they catch up a bit, and there's some laughs, etc. And you hear snippets of, just words here and there. And then before you leave, they get a bit serious for a moment, and you hear Bill clearly say, "Okay, so what's going on with your parents?" And that seems to be the beginning of a much more tense conversation.
Yes, I will leave them to that because I've already offered my services regards to that. So if they wish to speak to someone else about it, that is fine. And they seem to have more of a connection with him anyway, so that is perfectly fine. I will go upstairs and I will comfort someone else. It's okay.
You comfort Clove. You're all in the office. Michael, you are wiping away bits and pieces of stitches.
Ew.
Violetta, you seem to be in something of a mood.
Oh no, someone broke a glass. What happened?
Oh no.
Oh no.
At least it wasn't one of the expensive ones. That's fine.
You have a moment before the end of our night and the end of our story for now to have a quick meetup as a team.
I think next time we have immortals to dispose of in our club, we should probably just let the security team deal with it and save you from looking like this.
I do feel like I got hit by a freight train all over again.
There's a little gash.
Boo-hoo!
There's a literal gash in your neck where a combat knife went in.
Well, I took my combat knife back, by the way.
Good for you.
Unless the beast did.
I mean, currently you can holster it in your neck if you want to.
Yeah, do that, Michael.
If I poke my finger.
Clove literally saying that from the farthest corner away from Michael.
Oh, what? You jumped on me. What the fuck happened?
Well,
That's the last thing I remember.
Oh, that's great. So that's great. You don't remember me coming in to save your ass, jumping on the guy. I was going to finish it, and then you just ripped me off of there. I had it
I
done with
remember.
2 delightful little holes, and it would have been fine. You wouldn't look like that, but instead you threw me off and just ripped this guy apart, and then you threw a knife at me. A knife at me.
What happened? I understand. Normally, I'm with you. I got all the inside jokes. I understand. I'm drawing a blank. This hasn't happened before. But
Oh, well, that sounds like a you problem.
what if I wouldn't hurt you?
What? Because luckily the knife missed.
I didn't throw the knife.
Okay, Ophelia, I'm not talking to Michael anymore.
You
And Jeff
hear,
turns away.
you hear a chuckle in the back of your mind, Michael, and says, "No, I didn't miss."
I'm good. Okay. He's
Just a-
very sorry. He's not sorry. He's not sorry, but he didn't aim for you.
No, he aimed for. Okay. Oh no. Okay. So is this now like? Oh, I could have hit you if I wanted to, but I missed that. That's not better. That's worse.
I think it means he wasn't going to hurt you either.
No.
Can't-
No.
It's
No.
okay.
What that was
Deep
was
breaths.
I don't breathe. All right.
Yeah, no. You have to. It's like
First time Gabriel's ever wanted to fight for control. He's normally like,
let
no
it out.
thanks.
You can't hold it in. I know we don't breathe, but let it out. Clove, let it out. Let it out.
If I let it out completely, I jump on Michael there, and he knows I don't miss. Apparently, when I'm aiming for him.
Just a quick thing as well.
I'm
As
sorry. I'm sorry. I did look at me though. I feel like I'd let you take a hit for free, but then you'd have to carry me home. So maybe tomorrow.
Okay, I'll mark it on my calendar. Hit Michael wait, it's remind me. Hit Michael tomorrow.
Hey, spider friends.
Is one of your
Yes.
spiders named Siri?
Yeah, Siri.
There's a tiny spider calendar. I'm making a note.
Yeah, they fight like she fights with Alexa all the time.
I could take a
Holy
spider
crap.
bite. I'll let your spiders bite me for a minute.
No,
That
ew,
should-
no. I like my spiders.
On the
There is a
way
knock on
up.
the door.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Walks over, does the same thing where she opens his door but stays behind it.
Standing on the other side is a man about 5'8", black man with short crop hair, in very much a kind of grungy look, like cargo pants, like an old, like army style jacket. And he says, "Hey folks, you don't know me. My name's LT. I got something for you," and just hands you a phone. Says, "See ya," and turns around and begins to walk away.
What's it for? Who's it from?
It looks like a phone.
Who sent you?
He doesn't answer. He just gives you the phone and walks away.
So I throw myself at a chair. I'm just gonna lie here for a minute.
Shall I take the phone?
Yeah, you take
the
the phone.
moment, the moment you take it, it rings.
San Pierre Associates, how may I help you?
Well, hello there, my friend. How you doing on this fine evening?
Fantastic, darling. How are you?
Good, good. I'm just giving you a wee call. My name's Bart Billows. I gotta say, I have your man Bobby with me. We should have a chat. And he hangs up.
Is that something else you're gonna throw across the room? You look like you're about to throw it across the room. Just gonna throw it across the room.
Somebody has Bobby.
Uh, Tell me
Okay.
it's the Nightsiders. It's going to be the Nightsiders. Who else? Who the fuck else would it be?
Our Billows man has brought me.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
A few minutes, let's say at this point, like 10, 20 minutes ago, Bobby, along with Max and the security forces, was ushering people out and keeping them happy. You know, he does work here. Helps with the business. And as he's outside there, someone grabs him.
No, that's our Bruja. But no, wait, he's a gangrel. That's our gangrel. Get away from him.
You look at the cameras and you see that someone just pops up to him, looks at him, says something, and then the two walk away. And he gets into a van.
Yeah, mesmerize.
And that is where we're going to leave our story for tonight.
Yes.
Yes. Dead.
No.
And that is the end for us for tonight. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Thank you. That went real smooth.
Yeah, that was
Real smooth.
Like
butter
butter.
smooth, you know?
Yeah. Shh.
It's just, wonderful.
Gift to you, Kevin. These rolls.
Woo. You have to add the you have to add the third name to my list now.
I already have that name. We'll get to him eventually. For tonight, it's gonna be 3 XP for everybody.
Ooh, 3.
And you have, quote unquote, an ally for now.
Yeah, we got an ally out of it. It was fine. It was
fine. It was fine.
Fine.
Yeah.
For the record, if Michael had rolled high on that persuasion, no killing would have been necessary.
Yeah. Thanks, Dice Bot.
On the upside, if you hadn't taken this guy out, tonight one of your dancers would simply have gone missing.
Yeah, we took him out. Screw that guy.
One of my convictions is anything for love. My coterie, my people. Yeah, kill a guy. Don't give a shit. That's some other guy. I'm just not a killing machine, okay?
Maybe some of those XP points should go
I'm a delegation
in improving
machine.
some of that shit.
Yeah, we just gotta work on hey, we should look at our strength, make a chart. If Violetta's like, okay, we're gonna make a chart.
I was like, I don't need to be the fighty one. I got other fighty people in this coterie, and now.
And yet you are the guy with the knives.
Yeah, I do a sneak and then a stab. That's my
problem is if you, particularly because you're all vampires, sneak and a stab doesn't take anybody out. Unless you roll like 17,000 successes to be able to deal enough damage once halved to decapitate someone.
I wasn't trying to kill a vampire. I was trying to kill some kid.
Even that, no.
What? 4 successes was not enough.
Dark Insanities called it. I don't need to be fighty. Also currently at 4 out of 5 aggravated.
That's
You shush.
yeah, I don't need truth in here. Get that truth out of the chat. It's fine.
Yeah,
what is vampire if
know
not
where you
4
are.
decisions in the game?
Yeah, the capitation is after a ridiculous amount of successes.
I need tiny little spider knives.
Just lots and lots and lots.
Just
Maybe I need to rethink. Maybe I need to rethink the last thing I spent XP on and rescind it. I haven't used it yet.
Okay. Again, thank you everyone for joining us
yeah,
for what was a fucking wild ride of an evening.
Wow.
These negotiations went places.
It's fine.
Meta.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
You're all making Max's job so much difficult. Before we go, just quickly go around. You can tell everybody who you are and where they can find you in the dark corners of the ShrekNet. So, Jade.
Hi, I'm Jade. I played Ophelia Taylor. I was your Toreador for the evening. You can find me here on Sundays, not this Sunday, but Sundays afterwards, playing 8th Seed D&D, and every other Friday playing Vampire. And you can also find us on the Lawful Geeks YouTube channel to watch Kernels of Mystery. Ta-da!
Yeah.
Awesome. The fighty, the gladiator of the evening, fucking Maximus Decimus Meridius himself. Go for it, Nate. That's gonna be the third personality. It's not gonna go, I'm Michael, I'm gay, we'll go, I'm Gladiator.
No, I feel like it would be, and I'll be back the next time they're in trouble. I'm Nate, and everything that Jade just said is where you can find me also, and on Twitter as Tiniest Sidekick. I've been playing Michael, Gabriel, and Raphael.
Not exactly.
This evening, or
Donatello, sort of. Leonardo, Michelangelo. We'll figure it out.
We'll get to them later. Markavians are weird. And you can find me everywhere that Jade said. That's me.
Adrian.
I'm Adrian. I was playing Violetta tonight for you, today for me. You can check me out.
Just
on
so people can understand it. Can you tell people in which ass end of the world you are?
I'm in Taiwan.
Yeah.
We are very international here. Very, like all the time zones, all of them.
I mean, we still need someone. We still need someone in Pacific time right now.
What time is it there?
7 a.m.
7 a.m.
Holy crap! That's amazing.
Yeah, super early. That's me. You just find me on Twitter at the Adrian Bear. That's about it.
Is it a Wolfman Gaming now?
Oh, yeah. Wait, on the Twitter? On the Twitter, did I change it? Did I change the Twitter?
Yes,
Maybe.
you did.
Yeah, I guess I did.
Teamwork.
I guess it. I suppose it's at Wolfman Gaming, but instead of G's, the first G is a 6 and the last G is a 9.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Thank you for waking up early to do this.
And last but not
That's
least,
amazing.
Last but not least, the angriest little spider.
Thank you. Hello, I'm Megan. I've been playing Clove. She'll be fine. She definitely won't hold a grudge or anything. So you can find me every Friday. That's not the Vampire Friday, is our Peanuts Friday. Here it's a little later usually. Right now we're still on our Monster Hearts arc. That's working great. Hey, my character is a queen. She's a hive queen, so she's got 3 other hers. It's a bad idea. It's bad. You should not give her that power. I also, on the Lawful Geek YouTube channel, Kernels of Mystery, I am also a part of that. And also, if you like Monster of the Week and podcasts, you don't got to see it. You just got to hear it. Check out $2 Creature Feature on all your podcatchers. We recorded the finale, but it's still probably going to be a month or 2 before it's out. So I know how it ends.
That's gonna be it for us then. I have nothing to add. No other games this weekend. I might pop in and stream for a bit for some Trails to Azure, because I'm obsessed with those games and must play them. In fact, all should play them, but that's a different thing entirely. And again, thanks for joining us for tonight. Hope you had a good time, and we will definitely see you next time. Bye-bye.